You already know that being efficient inside of Kingshot is essential, especially as a low spender, so you can get yourself the most amount of rewards for all the activities that you do inside of the game. Today, I'm focusing in on the Mystic Trials, and we're going to be talking about troop ratios for each of the 6 different areas of the Mystic Trials. I'll go through each one individually, and then I'll take you through at the very end a full overview of all the troops that you can need for all of these stages, so you can grab yourself a screenshot and save it so you don't forget. Now, today's video does have a sponsor, so I would appreciate if you guys just showed some support on all of these videos. Watch through, and if it's something that interests you, definitely download. The link is in the description. Let's take a minute, look at the sponsor, and then get back to our Mystic Trial troop ratios. Quick heads up before we continue. If you've lost your fights because your game lagged, your ping spiked, or you got randomly disconnected, you already know how brutal that is. That's exactly why I started using Exit Lag, the sponsor of today's video. And be sure to check the description of this video to download it right now for free. This is a new tool specifically built for the mobile gaming community. And it optimizes your connection in real time so your data takes the fastest route to the gaming servers. The result of this is a lower ping, less packet loss, and at the end of the day, a much more stable connection. It currently works with over 1,300 mobile games on Wi-Fi or on network connection, and with Apple or Android devices. So whether you're playing casually or grinding your competitive matches, it's gonna keep you connected smooth. The app, it's super easy to use. You literally sign up, tap one button, and your connection is automatically stabilized. You can try it for free, and if you decide to upgrade, you could use my code ECHO for premium at 15% off. Now, back to the game. All right, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you sitting through that. Hopefully that is something that's useful to you in any of the games that you play. We're gonna start out with the Coliseum, which is closed as of right now, but the troop combinations that I'm sharing with you are always going to be, just like I shared in my other video, giving you the troop combinations from all the other areas of the game. It's going to be infantry, cavalry, and then archers. So very simply, when you're doing your attacks in the Coliseum, you're gonna go with 50% infantry, 10% cavalry, and 40% archers for the optimal attack so you could progress the furthest. Next, we're going to be looking at the Forest of Life, which is on the left middle. Let's take a look at those combinations. As you can see, again, just a small modification, 50% infantry, 15% cavalry, and 35% archers for this one. In the Crystal Cave, you're going to be going with 60% infantry, 20% cavalry, and 20% archers. And then there is the Knowledge Nexus, which is actually one that's open here for me today. And inside of the Knowledge Nexus, you're going to be going with 50% infantry, 20% cavalry, and 30% archers. Then, of course, we have the Molten Fort next, which inside of the Molten Fort, you'll be running 60% infantry, 15% cavalry, and 25% archers. And lastly, right in the center, we have the Radiant Spire to finish up, which inside of the Radiant Spire, you'll be running 50% infantry, 15% cavalry, and 35% archers. Now, let's be honest. It's sometimes difficult to remember all of these, and you really can't fit all of them in your pre-builded slots because there's just not enough of them. So it's always nice to be able to take down a picture, a screenshot that you could just keep on your phone so that you remember exactly what you have to place where. And because I know of this convenience, I've prepared one for you right here. Feel free to take a screenshot of this, which gives you both the troop ratio for Mystic Trial. It lets you know that it's first infantry, then cavalry, and then archers, and then you have the actual breakdowns of troops and the stage that we're talking about for them to dive into. Nice convenient screenshot so that you go in and progress further the next time around. Now, something that I do in every single one of my videos is take a look at a comment that came through from the community that's always helping either me as a player or another person from the community. And today's comment comes from Aaron Mumford 6403. He says, for you as a low spender, I recommend not using true gold to convert to true dust. You have a lot more progress to make with regular true gold, so let the dust become naturally, slowly upgrading your war academy. Also, focus on the infantry side of the War Academy. In almost all cases, infantry will be the most valuable upgrade for you. Something worth noting for yourselves if you're also in that true gold stage. I hope that you found this one valuable, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel for regular Kingshot videos.